focused on the biblical Jesus, not the Jesus we created. Our faith must be focused on the biblical Jesus, not the Jesus we created. Last week we introduced you to some ideas. We introduced you to fairy tale faith versus biblical faith. Today I'm saying that we have created a version of Jesus that we think is accurate. In reality, it's not. And therefore we have to focus on the biblical Jesus. Y'all know one of my favorite writers is a dude named Alan Hirsch. And I've read several times, highlighted, marked up this book called Read Jesus. Read Jesus. And it says, it's on your screen, it says, when allowed to be as he appears in the pages of Scripture, Jesus will not lead us to hatred, violence, greed, excess, earthly power, or material wealth. Instead, he will call us to a genuinely biblical and existential faith that believes in him. Not simply believing in belief, as in many expressions of evangelicalism. It requires an ongoing encounter. Somebody shout encounter. Encounter with Jesus. This is my retort to all of those people who say that I can be a Christian and I can worship at home. We're not just talking about worshiping Christ. We're talking about having encounters with Christ. We're talking about being in his presence and trusting him to be Lord of all, like Lord of everything, Lord of my finances, Lord of my relationships, Lord of my outcomes. Lord of my outcomes. See, we want to control everything, and we don't understand that faith is not about control. Faith is actually about giving up control. Because see, if you got to be in charge of everything, if you got to be responsible for the outcomes, you are going to lose your mind because you are not powerful enough to control everything.